So we can see a pretty good couplet there, and it's getting to the northern end of this warning. That couplet, that's those reds and greens where we're seeing those contrasts. That's on the northern end of this tornado warning. So we might see that extended a little bit farther to the north if this stays together. And then that would include the Esplanade Mall all the way not so far east to Kenner. Likely it'll just be a little bit to the north of Kenner over I-10 onto the lake. So we are looking at another strong storm headed towards Lake Pontchartrain, and this is going to be in St. Charles and maybe parts of northern Jefferson right along the lakefront there. But it looks like we are seeing that rotation now moving out of the tornado warning. We do not have a secondary tornado warning yet. We're still waiting on that. So I'm going to take a look up towards the north where I think we do have a new tornado warning to continue this one that we have been watching. So the bottom parts of this tornado warning have been canceled. Covington is not included anymore. You are in the clear for this tornado threat. Now we are seeing Tallahassee included there, Nicholson, Picayune, all the way up through Richardson right now. So this is moving across the border there of Louisiana and Mississippi. We're seeing this very strong thunderstorm. There is a severe thunderstorm warning, but there's also a tornado warning along with that within this storm. So we're going to look at that rotation. You can really see that couplet there.
TDS on that warning.
Okay, so we do have a tornado debris signature here. So we'll actually take a look. I'm going to circle this for you. You can see the reds and greens very well on here. We have that little couplet that we've been watching for right in that circle. So if I switch over to our debris detection, you can see that ball there. I circled that rotation. We're getting a detection of that debris on the ground. And this is east of Abita Springs. It is a little bit north of the road there. I can't tell what road that is, but it's between Hickory and Abita Springs and headed up toward Tallahassee. So if you're in Tallahassee right now, you do need to make sure that you are headed to your tornado shelter. There is a tornado warned storm heading towards you, and we are seeing a debris signature with this storm. And this is also not something that we want to see here. If you look at all of these yellows, we might be seeing some of that debris lofted as well. But for the most part, what we're worried about is that little ball that I circled there, because you can really see that velocity couplet, and that's headed towards 41. If you're traveling on Highway 41 from Hickory up to Tallahassee, you do want to make sure that you find a safe space to stop. You don't want to get caught in your car in this type of storm, and we do have a very strong thunderstorm incoming with this as well. So we're going to continue to take a look there at that reflectivity. The other thing I want to point out to you is if you are in this area and you're located in this tornado warning, you're not going to be able to see this storm coming for you. Where you're seeing all of this rainfall, we just have scattered rain across the area, heavy rainfall embedded where this tornado is. So it's going to be within this strong storm and heavy rainfall. You're not going to be able to see this coming. So if you're in this tornado warning right now, and I think that does include Picayune, you need to get into your tornado shelter immediately. We're going to continue to see this storm moving towards the northeast very quickly. This is in St. Tammany Parish right now. It's going to move into Pearl River County there in southern Mississippi. We'll see that continue moving towards the east, and it's taking more of an eastern path than what we've seen, but you can definitely see that rotation. Now Covington's in the clear. We're not worried about the tornado warning for Covington now. This is to the east of Covington, but for reference, if you go up I-12 to Hickory, it's just north of that. Hickory up 41 to Tallahassee, you do want to be in your safe space. We're seeing a very defined area of rotation there with those greens and reds meeting, and then up to the northeast, all the way up through Pearl River County there. We are going to see that tornado warning extended. So this is what we're concerned about, that debris detector. We have a very defined debris ball here. We're seeing those blues now. We're seeing yellows. So that's something that is very concerning to us when that matches up with that rotation. That means that we likely have a tornado on the ground in this area. Now I think that we have do we have a confirmed tag on this warning, Nikandra?
We do.
Okay, so there is a confirmed tag on this tornado warning, meaning there is or likely is a tornado on the ground here. It's about to head over 41. So if you're on Highway 41, traveling up Highway 41 northbound from Hickory, you do not want to be traveling in that direction right now. Do what you can to get to a safe place, and do not park under those overpasses. That is not the safest place for you to be. If you can get off the roads, do what you can to do that. Now, like I said, it is a little bit concerning that we're seeing these yellows over towards 41 as well, away from that debris ball. That means we might be seeing that debris lofted fairly high in the air. We're at least seeing extremely high winds with this storm, and we definitely have that signature that we look for a confirmed tornado. Now, we're not seeing pictures or anything coming out of this, and the reason why is because this is completely rain wrapped. You are not going to be able to see this tornado coming. If you are in this tornado warning, do not try to go get pictures of it or look at it. You are not going to be able to see anything, and you might be seeing that heavy rainfall right now in Tallahassee. We are going to continue to watch that area of rotation as it heads up towards the northeast. Right now, it looks like it might be a little bit towards the south of Tallahassee, but you are included in that tornado warning, so we still want you to be in your safe place for the time being. This is about to make its way northeastward over Highway 41. Picayune, you are included in this warning. Richardson, now Carrier is not quite included in that up 59, but we will continue to see this storm push that direction. So timing this out, we'll try to get a track on here with those times. You can really see that rotation and exactly where we think that tornado is located. So Picayune, you have till 3:26. That is about 20 minutes out. So these are very quick moving storms. We're going to continue to see this push northeastward quickly. So if you are located in Carrier, we do want you to make sure that you are aware that this storm is headed your direction. Picayune, you have about 20 minutes to get in your safe space, and we would like you to do that now because we do have a debris detection on this tornado, and this is a tornado warned storm that has a confirmed tornado within it. So we can take it to Nakondra now. She wants to take a look once again at what we were looking at down to the south as well and see if we have anything else to look at down there. It looks like we might have cleared up.
And yes, we are seeing that, there's still very heavy rainfall